Hey everyone, this is a quick video presentation for the second FedForm demo built for the Apache helicopter in 3D animation. Notice again to the left of the actual video, which is inside of the cockpit of an Apache helicopter, we have a list of our sensors. Our sensors are going to be called Apache and Apache 2 for the second model that may be running. Now directly below that is completely optional part of the application. You don't have to use this, but it allows us to really extend the functionality of Visual Enterprise. And leveraging Visual Enterprise HTML5 viewer when trying to perform some analysis. Now, if you've ever loaded one of these VDS files within Visual Enterprise, there's hundreds of things you can click on. And if I were to create content for all 100 of those actual pieces, I may be here for about 6 months. So we want to be able to click on a specific part and then show a supporting chart or table from some sensor readings that are being generated. So I simply am going to enter a couple of part numbers that I've identified prior to the actual presentation or this video recording that you can enter in as part of this application. So it's 00DA3930, and my second one is going to be 00D9ACE8. Again, completely optional, but as you'll see, it really extends the functionality of this app itself. So we're going to select the Press Begin button. Once I select the Press Begin button, the helicopter comes in for landing. It takes a bit of a bump and then lands hard onto the runway where you see a puff of smoke and spark. John's model appears in a animated form, and then we get an alert or warning about possible failure within the landing gear. This landing gear has a slider for different views of the model itself or the landing gear itself. And to the right of that, we got several gauges and the actual vibration chart, which is our important chart. We're mocking some data around tire wear or tread wear. So what is the depth of our tire on the landing gear itself for the Apache helicopter? Surface temperature. So this one is actually connected to our sensor tag. So if I would blow on my sensor tag or make it more cold, then that number is going to actually change. But we can actually measure whether the surface is frozen, or is it too hot, or is it excessively hot, where when I'm landing may cause excessive wear to the tire and tire treads themselves. Now the chart down here, which is front end vibration, there's nothing in it currently, but if I simply pick it up and start moving it, you'll see the actual value start to change. Now this is going to be connected to this Apache model. It currently is not, just a matter of connecting the two together, which is a very easy process, but I didn't want to do that too soon, only because if someone else is playing with a sensor called Apache and I'm trying to build my model, this thing will be moving and I won't be able to exactly figure out what I am doing. Now that's really the gist of this application for the FedForm parts. Now if you'd like to see the extended Visual Enterprise part, just simply hit this Open Analysis button. It allows me to pick or select my VDS file, which is going to be the landing gear, and once it loads, you'll notice I can move this thing around, I can zoom in and out, I can do all kinds of neat things with it. But one thing I can do is I can simply click on one of these parts, like my brake plate, and you'll see a chart appears that gives me my brake temperature and some info about it itself. So when it's been last maintained, who the supplier is, how many pieces do we have in inventory, etc. Now that was part one of the first part that I entered into that initial setup list itself. Now another one I'm going to monitor is actual brake fluid or hydraulic fluid. So if I just click on this part, you'll notice that all the information down below actually changes. So I get the fuel flow and a flow control chart, and then some information about that part that I've clicked on also. And then if I want to, I can close analysis and go right back to the same screen. So again, it really enhances the visuals and the story when trying to paint a good picture for the customer on exactly what we're doing with the application. So again, quick and easy. If you have any questions or comments, please let me know, and we'll make the changes. Thank you.